Ron. Yay! And I am your host, General AA Ron, live from the AWDly Funny Studios in Detroit, Michigan. It's the comedian's favorite game show, Bombing Run. And how this game works is our three comedian combatants do their 5-minute sets while our mysterious judge decides who's Joker Ace. The judge is looking for your setup punch and your appearance in front of a live studio audience, aka your camera. Remember, your audience is in front of you. It's not off to the side, okay? So keep that in mind. So, yeah, please remember that also this is a clean PG-13 show. If you say the F or C bomb, front of the F bomb will come in and bomb your set, and you will automatically not be able to place Joker Ace. Okay, with that, I want everyone, please welcome our mysterious judge. Judge, tie me up, everybody. Judge, no, I did not find them at an S&M convention. Apparently, they were tied up at work, and they still are. They are typing under ropes, apparently. They can't get away from work at all. But they are a comedian. I have to say that. You will not know who this comedian is for their safety. That's... I have to, you know, because the witness protection program is a Motel 6 on 8 Mile in Detroit, and they don't want to go there. All right, so that's our judge. So just remember, they have been a comedian, they are a comedian, and they are really versed in comedy. All right, and I want you guys to give them a big round of applause for my co-producer, Sergeant at Arms tonight. Let's give it up for her for helping me run the show tonight. We're going to have, she's always on top of it, making sure this looks really, really good. Not as good as 4K cameras like I was under the other day, and I seen every bump on my face, and it's not pretty. I should be shot in 1K or something like that, or 2 megapixel at best. So how the order is, it's Amy Yu, Chipp Jones, and Rome Davis. That is the order for tonight. So let's get our first comedian combatant up on stage. Please welcome Amy Yu, everybody. Woo, 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 woo.
Hello, hello. My name's Amy. I like living dangerously. So I decided to live with my mom. Just the other day, I was digging through my Disney backpack trying to find my journal book. And then all of a sudden, I heard my mom yelling from across the room, "Amy, that's not where you put your journal. That's where you put your sex toy." Oh my God. I can't believe I had to be reminded by my own mom that I put my sex toy in a Disney backpack. Like, how did she find out? Like, how did she know they were a sex toy? I know I stuffed my bag with a bunch of Buzz Lightyear, Mr. Potato Head, and extra large Woodies. How does she know they vibrate? Did she try them out? So my mom asked me, why did you put those things in the Disney backpack? I don't know what to tell her. Because it's the happiest place on earth where all the dreams come true. Including my wet dreams.
Oh.
And my mom was like, I don't get why you young people like sex so much. Like, you don't even want kids. And I said, Mom, I have a suggestion for you. Sex can be really fun if you spice things up. Sometimes you just gotta let it go. Or try it under the sea. Or to really spice things up, try some Beauty and the Beast. And that will help you discover a whole new world. My mom's like, I have a suggestion for you. Don't write this into a comedy set. And I reply, oh, don't worry, Mom. I will never write this into my comedy set. I will never perform this on stage. Sorry, Mom. Actually, my favorite sex toy, no, my favorite Disney character is Dory from Finding Nemo.
Ooh.
Because I have the memory of a fish. And I recently got diagnosed for attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, aka ADHD. And when I told my mom about it, my mom was like, what the heck is ADHD? Is this one of those mental health things you made up to not do the dishes? And I was like, no, Mom. It's like a PhD, but better. Because it has one more letter, and it's an A, your favorite letter. And my mom's like, no, my favorite letter is not A, it's A+. A is for kids who go to community college. So my mom didn't really believe in the diagnosis from my psychologist, who is Caucasian. So she sent me to our Chinese family doctor.
Oh.
And my Chinese doctor told me, yeah, you study accounting at University of Toronto. You don't have ADHD lah, you have depression. Well, I'm a people pleaser, so I did exactly what my doctor told me to do. I got depressed. I mean, it's really hard not to get depressed when you are an accountant. Like, I major in accounting because it's a passion of my parents. My mom is an accountant. My dad teaches accounting. I feel like I'm just like Simba from The Lion King, completing the circle of life. But I'm really ready to run away at Hakuna Matata now. So I told my parents, I want to change career. You guys won't die if I don't do accounting, right? And my mom's like, no, we won't die. You will.
Oh.
Honestly, I don't think ADHD and accounting are compatible, because research shows that people with ADHD are highly creative. But guess what happened when accountants get creative? They go to jail. But I gotta put my accounting skills to some good use, right? So I did an Excel analysis of my dating history. Turns out I have very high inventory turnover rate.
Oh.
And very low return on investment. On average, each of my relationship lasted for 2 weeks. So the moment a guy asked me for a first date, he was submitting a 2-week resignation notice. I guess my men never want to stick it out, they only want to stick it in. And that's why, guys, whenever I want a Woody, I look for my Disney backpack. You guys been great. That's my time. Thank you so much for listening.
All right. Thank you. Yay. And Amy, where can we find you on social media?
You can add me on Instagram. That will be the best place to follow my upcoming gigs. I'll share my Instagram handle in the chat.
Cool.
It's Amy YU. Yes.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
And also TikTok, Amy U Comedy.
All right. You're on TikTok. I am on there too, but I don't know how to work it. All right. Back into formation you go. And tie me up. Judge, tie me up. Do you have the ropes loosened enough to let me know if you're ready for the next comedian? You're getting a rope burn. What? I don't care about how you're stuck. Oh, good. Okay, good. They're not kidnapped. So our next comedian combatant up the stage, please welcome Chipp Jones, everybody. Woo, 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 woo.
Yay. Hello. How's everybody doing?
All right.
Oh, I'm feeling kind of a little bummed. You know, they say this COVID pandemic, everyone's been gaining about 15 pounds. They call it the COVID 15. Well, it looks like I picked up someone's 15 in addition to mine. So I need to work on that. It's not a good thing when you get out of breath driving up a hill, right? That means something's wrong, right?
Yeah.
Hey, give me a ding dong. I'm giving me a ding dong. It's Yeah, give me a ding dong and some ice cream.
Okay. So somebody needs a ding dong. I guess they're gaining that extra 15 as well. I don't know. Did you ever go to a McDonald's and order so much food that you bought a second soda simply because you didn't want the people behind the counter to know you're going to eat all that yourself? Okay, I'm not the only one. I think what I need like a fat guy gym, something specifically designed for guys like me, you know, with I don't know, like a 14-foot rope climb to a bucket of chicken, maybe, you know, something like that, or you know, a treadmills with full Thanksgiving dinners at the end of it that you just can't quite reach. They actually take you outside and make you chase down the ice cream truck if you want something. I need incentive. I guess is what I'm saying. I need incentive. Oh, life is going to get weird though. Coming in June, we got first Juneteenth, and already we're getting a rocky start. I don't know if you've seen that Walmart has introduced a Juneteenth ice cream.
What?
Yeah, it's a swirl of red velvet and cheesecake.
Oh.
Yeah, that says African American to me. Two desserts that were designed by white people in New York. That's
Yeah.
What happened to peach cobbler, pecan pie, you know, or sweet potato pie? I guess the one thing I'm glad is they didn't go with like a fried chicken watermelon swirl. I mean, that would have been horrible. So, but
Oh.
we'll let that slide. But I mean, you know, you got to admit that racism is out there. You know, even in comic books. I don't know if you saw this, but DC is rebooting the Superman franchise with a black Superman. And there are a whole bunch of comic book fans that are all up in arms. You know, how can you make Superman black? You know, and black people are like, how can you make Jesus white? I don't know. Seems like a fair trade-off to me. I don't know. But and we're still dealing with the whole thing with January 6th here in Washington, where I live. I have a conservative white neighbor who was actually down at the Capitol that day. He didn't actually attack the Capitol, but he was at the Trump rally beforehand. And I just had to say it. I said, you know, those Trump rallies are racist. And he looked at me, he goes, no, they're not. He goes, I was down there and there were a lot of black people at that rally. And I thought for a moment and I kind of understood what he meant. Because I know if I went to a Trump rally and I saw one black person, I'd be like, man, there are a lot of black people at this Trump rally. I think it's the only time where a conservative white guy and a black guy agreed on what a lot of black people were. It was one. And when a conservative white person tells you they have a lot of black friends, that's what they mean. They've got one. You know? But it's kind of crazy. But, you know, I have to be honest, you know, the ice cream's got me worried, but I just know that coming up, this Juneteenth is going to be off the hook. You know, I'm afraid because now that it's a national holiday, you know that Hallmark's going to start making cards. And I can see my white friends and coworkers sending me these crazy cards. Like I get a card that says, hey, I'm sorry about slavery. I open up, it was a cotton picking shame. What?
Oh.
No. Or a card that say, hey, it's been over 140 years since we had slavery. Open the card up. Isn't that all just watermelon under the bridge?
Oh.
Yeah, from Debbie and the girls in HR. Now I don't even have to complain to. It's like, I don't know. But yeah, I am worried, you know, because racism is still rampant. I was in downtown DC recently, and this little 6-year-old girl was walking in front of me, a little white girl. She looked back and saw me, and she immediately took her Barbie purse. She slid it to the other side of her body, and she clutched it really tight. And I got to tell you, it made me feel sad. Because the minute I had to knock her to the ground and snatch it. So I think that's my time. I thank you guys for listening.
All right, let's give it up for Chipp Jones, everybody. Oh my God. And you can tell he's been here a little bit because he's had the old logo back behind him. Chipp, where can we find you on social media?
If you check here, I've got my social media listed. I am Chipp, CHIPPJ, on Twitter and Facebook. And then I am Chipp, Chipp Jones, Jones on IG.
Sweet. You got some shows coming up.
I do, but my show is on Wednesday, so it's going to be too soon for you to get it up.
Yeah, that's. Wait a minute. I get it. Never mind.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
PG-13 show. Remember, Aaron. Remember. Thank you so much, Chipp. Back in formation with you. Yes. Lies, Aaron. Thank you. Tie me up. I'm gonna have to. All right. Tie Me Up has loosened the ropes and is ready for the next comedian combatant. So let's welcome Rome Davis, everybody. Woo! Yeah.
Hey everybody, how y'all doing? I just want to let this be known before I even start to speak. I'm not really a comedian. I need to get some things off my chest. I need to share some things. I have two roommates, man, and recently we actually started moving back in with each other because of the pandemic, but the reason I actually moved out the first time is because we always used to get in about arguments, like taking out the trash and making up my bed and doing the dishes. But meanwhile, my dad's walking around naked. I'm like, yo, Dad, put some clothes on. I got a girl coming over. My parents are very influential in my life. Like, they always hype me up for anything. And I'm like any other parents. Like the Wi-Fi went out the other day. My dad calls me and says, yo, son, can you come check it out? I turn the Wi-Fi off. I turn it back on. My dad looks at me and says, my God, boy, he's a goddamn genius. My mom's my mom's in the background. She's like, that's my baby. That's my side of the family. Like, they hype me up so much. I even went to school for IT. Yeah, I flunked right out. The teacher goes, Jerome, what's going on? Why are you flunking out? I said, ma'am, all I know how to do is turn the Wi-Fi off, turn the Wi-Fi back on. I even tried to become a rapper. I really did before I got into comedy. And I had to stop because my friend, he started telling on himself. So he comes up with this rap. He goes, yeah, it's 12 o'clock, busting with the Glock, shot him in the head, his name Fred, now I'm dead. I said, I can't relate to that. He said, what can you relate to? I just know how to turn the Wi-Fi on, turn the Wi-Fi off. Recently, I just became single. I don't know why they refer to your person that you were dating as ex. I really think they need to start referring to it as a why. Like, why was we together? Why they even try this? Like, why? Just why? She was really like particular on a lot of things, man. She was like, particular about going out to eat and flowers. So when it came to the flowers, I went to the funeral home and I bought the best set of flowers that money could buy. When it came to going out to eat, she says, babe, can you take me somewhere where they make the food in front of me? I said, no problem. So I took her to Subway. Oh man, I actually started going back into the dating scene too, but it's a little hard for me. A lot of you guys can't tell. I had one girl who was out to eat and she says, man, I really don't think this is going to work out. You couldn't tell me that before the check came? She says, you're just too short for me. I just can't be with a man who I got strapped in his car seat every time we get ready to go out.
No.
You guys can't tell that because I'm short right here, because I'm Zoom show. I like to watch a lot of TV, man, and a lot of things about television I really don't understand. Like, I watched the new Fast and the Furious movie the other day, and I at this point, I don't know what the purpose of this movie is. Like, as a comedian, your mind goes one place. You always think about different things. Like, when I was watching the Fast and the Furious, I'm like, dang, they turned up all of those cars. I want to know if they got Geico or Progressive, because I just got into a wreck last night. Another show, man, I like to watch, I really don't really like to watch, it's the Kardashians. That's some big right there in the crowd. And for years, man, I've been trying to figure out what have they done to get a TV show? And I pieced it together. Lamar Odom, James Harden, Reggie Bush, Kanye West. Oh, they done screwed more black men than the judicial system. Make some noise if you got a crazy family member out there.
Woo!
If you didn't make any noise, it's probably you. I have an uncle named Vicky, but his real name is Tyrone. Sometimes, man, I really just don't know why we're even related. He comes up to me and says, "Nephew, I got a joke for you." So what's the joke? What goes up but never goes down? I said, what? He says, Viagra. The same reaction y'all just gave me is the same reaction I gave him. That's my time.
All right. Rome, where can we find you on social media?
You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter and fan base at strictly_Rome. You can find me on Facebook, of course, at Rome Davis.
Okay.
YouTube, No ID Media Television. Upcoming shows. Well, I host a podcast, pretty much like any other comedian. It's called No ID Podcast. So follow that. If you guys follow me, I guarantee I'll follow you back. I even like some status and stuff. So definitely.
He does a podcast. I'm going to volunteer to be on there.
Oh, wait. Oh, I don't know. Because I've had some interesting guests up there. Some dominatrices, some.
Well, I mean, I do have Judge Tie Me Up here.
I was going to say, he's making a judgment there. How's he know you're not a dominatrix? Wait a minute.
Yeah, I don't know. I just.
Oh, no. I don't know.
We'll talk later, Rome. We'll talk later. We'll talk later.
You don't know what kind of shoes he's wearing.
Yeah, I'm only 5'7.5" with my 6-inch stripper heels. I'm a little taller. Yeah, no. All right. We come up to that time of the night. We're going to find out who's Joker Ace out of these 3 comedian combatants. And let's give them all a big round of applause. ABU, Chipp Jones, and Rome Davis. You guys are awesome. And this is all for fun. A new twist to the game. If you are Joker Ace for the night, in a couple weeks, you will be on Dogfight. Dogfight is a faster show. It's 3-minute sets. Only 2 comedians. So you're going to be up. If you're Joker Ace, you will be on a future episode of Dogfight. All right. Okay. So let's see. Tie me up. I don't wear leather like that. No. Okay. Tie me up. Who is Joker Ace for the night? Okay. Oh, okay. So Joker Ace, the bombing run is Chipp Jones, everybody. Woo! All right, Chipp back with me. We are taking a little bit of a break from Memorial Day weekend, so it'll be about the second week of June when we do Dogfight.
Okay.
Sweet. Thank you so much.
Are you hosting that, or is Michael Vick doing it again?
No, I didn't get Michael.
Too soon?
That's why I call it Dogfight Edition, actually. That's why I call it Dogfight Edition. So me and Michael Vick don't have a fight. You know, we're not burying each other's teeth at each other. So, yeah, we're good. All right. Thank you so much, Chipp. And, you are the Joker Ace for tonight. Thank you so much for playing. And that was our show for tonight, guys. I want you guys, please give a big thank you to Judge Tie Me Up once more. Had the hardest job of the show tonight, picking a Joker Ace, because you guys were amazing tonight. Thank you for playing. Again, this is for fun, and you will be getting feedback from the judge through me. And for me, Sergeant at Arms, Tie Me Up, this has been an Oddly Funny production. Thank you.
This has been an Oddly Funny production.